Welcome, investors and traders. Thank you for spending part of your day with me here. I'm your host, Johnny, with the Investing for Beginners community. Today, we're going to be talking about setting up a long-term portfolio and how you can benefit from doing so. We're also going to go over Berkshire Hathaway and what they're holding, some specific benefits to their company, and why Warren Buffett is our main topic of today. So if you like that kind of stuff, smash a like button, join the community, and subscribe. We have over 100,000 members now, which is just fantastic. And join the team, be a part of the Investing for Beginners community. Just sending out my links real quick. We have over getting everybody involved. Give me 1 second. Now, I do live streams every Monday morning at market open, about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Now, you can watch me live trade on Monday mornings. And then just subscribe, because I really never know when I'm going to be going live. Just like today, I'm going live. Sometimes I find it easier than making a video and then having to edit it and do all that stuff when I could just go live and it does it all for me pretty much. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to share my screen in just a second here. We're going to go over some long-term account information to get us started, and then I think we're going to circle back around to Berkshire. I was going to start with Berkshire Hathaway and Warren Buffett because that is a main kind of staple of the account, but that is okay because this is a live stream, guys. There's no right or wrong here. And welcome. I'm glad you guys are joining. Thanks for coming in. Got one more link to put here. Wish there was an easier way to possibly do this. Hello, welcome everybody. Okay, so let's share the account right away. Long-term account setup, guys. This is very simple to understand, and I hope that you benefit from this and get some value out of it. Okay, so long-term account setup. This is going to be very simple, easy to understand. You probably already seen the numbers, which is great. If that's all you want to do is look at the numbers and how you can structure your long-term account, then that's fine. Go ahead, you got the information, screenshot it, and move on about your day. Now, long-term account setup foundation is 60%. You're going to want to have a strong foundation or a strong base in your account when starting out. Now, the example here showcases $10,000, but I mean, you can do $1,000. You could do $100, right? It doesn't really matter. The numbers are all going to be the same percentage-wise. And as you can see, it's not a heck of a lot when you start getting into these smaller little numbers here. Okay, but hey, everyone starts somewhere, guys. Everyone starts somewhere. I remember starting with a $100 account, and that's okay. So 60% foundation. Now, we're talking about companies that track the S&P 500, like the VTI, VOO, SCHD, the triple Qs, and there are probably a ton of other ETFs that track the S&P 500 or the market as a whole. Now, certain one of these has particular areas of interest, as like triple Q. They're more technology based, which is fine. VOO and VTI are they definitely have technology stocks in there, but they are a little bit different. So if you want me to get into any of their holdings specifically on any of these companies, I can totally do that for you. Now, moving on, we have indie stocks. Now, indie stocks is basically individual stocks. Okay, now these are stocks that aren't necessarily an ETF. I mean, they're not an ETF. So you're going to have somewhat of a expense ratio when getting in with ETFs. But with individual stocks, you could kind of create your own ETF in a way, right? So as for example, Berkshire Hathaway or BRKB, they own specific stocks of these. Triple Q has all these companies in their portfolio. So if you want all of the Indo stocks or individual stocks all wrapped up into one package, that's what these ETF companies are. And that's where your foundation is, right? You have tons of people that are going to make sure that the bottom dollar goes up. So when you have VOO and it starts to take a dip, you'll have hundreds of analysts decide what to sell, what to buy, so that that price stops going down and starts going back up. Okay, that's a benefit of having these foundationary stocks. You have a backing of people that want to make sure that these companies go up in value. Okay, they don't want to lose money, and neither do you. So a great foundation would be 60%. I strongly encourage that. I know a lot of people out there want to just start off right away and just day trade, or I have $1,000, I'm going to put it all into this one swing trade on Meta, and Meta goes down 30% and you're down $300. Okay, that's not a great place to start as a beginner. All right, so what you're going to want to do, 60% foundation, 20% individual stocks. Now you can pick your favorite companies, and I have a ton of videos on how to buy the dip and how to day trade these companies, how to swing trade these companies, but for some time's sake, Meta, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, Google, Microsoft, they're all strong companies with a trajectory moving up. You'd never want to invest as a beginner in companies with a downward trend. A downward trend is just going to get you guys in trouble. Look at JCPenney. JCPenney is gone. They used to be up here and then it's all the way down. So invest in companies with a upward momentum. Okay, that is one of our criterias. Upward momentum needs to be there as a beginner. Meta, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, Google, Microsoft. If we look on the charts right now, these are all up. Now, yeah, they're going to have some pullbacks. If they pull back 5%, that's an opportunity to average down. Buy a little bit more. Okay? Now, if it goes down 30%, then this is one of those companies that you may want to know, hey, I'm going to invest in this long term. I want to have Meta in my portfolio for 1 to 5 years. And I guess I should have put the timeline here. Foundationary stocks, I would say I would buy and hold. Hold these for three plus years, 1 to 3 years. 1 to 3 years, we'll do that. Indie stocks might be less than a year. Okay, so we're actually going to add some new information for you guys because I think it's important. Less than a year on an individual stock. Now, you can do more than a year on an individual stock. Maybe you want to own Meta for the next 10 years. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so why don't we actually change this back maybe 1 to 5, right? 1 to 5 years. And then maybe this one, 1 to 10. Right? Because these are our foundationary stocks. Now, this does not mean you have to buy and hold VOO for 10 years. You don't. Okay? Now, swing trades. 10% swing trades, guys. 10% swing trades. So we're talking less than a week. Less than a week. We're going to put time frame here. Time frame. Should have had this set up a little better. 3 to 10 year. 1 to 5 years. Swing trades may be a day or two. I mean, it could be up to like, say, a week, so say 1 to 3 weeks on a day trade, on a swing trade, okay? 1 to 3 weeks on a swing trade. So TQQ, BRKB, which we're going to get into, Costco, Visa, Walmart, MasterCard, those are all, again, solid companies that you could potentially swing trade. Now, you could swing trade all these companies right here if you want to. You can swing trade the foundationary companies, but basically, when you swing trade these, you have a higher potential of return. These companies here, they may return. We're just putting in more stuff. Foundationary stocks, they may bring in a return from, like an average of 5 to 8% a year, per year. Indie stocks, they can go anywhere. I mean, it's nuts sometimes. They can go from barely they can go from 10% up to 100% sometimes within a year. And more, swing trades though. Now look at this. Swing trades, you can get anywhere from, say, 5% to, I mean, I've gotten up to 50% returns on a swing trade per, let's just say per month, okay? Maybe per week. You can even put per week on here. Okay. And let's put per month. Per week's good. Okay, day trades. All right, so now then you have your day trades, and those are going to be about 5% of your money. So 5% of your money is not a heck of a lot when it comes to day trades. If you have a $10,000 account, it's $500. If you have a $1,000 account, it's $50. And if you have a $100 account, it's only $5. So as you can see, it definitely benefits having more money in the long run than not. Okay, so day trades, these are going to be obviously one day. So, I mean, it could be anywhere from like say 5 minute to 5 hour. Okay, 5 minute to 5 hour. And then that could be companies like SQQQ or TQQQ. I have a ton of actually on my list right now for day trades. Let's go ahead and get into it. March, yeah, Lucid, AMD, Lyft, Snap. These are all great companies to potentially swing trade. Lucid, Snap, AMD. What was another one that we just did the other day? Mara was a good one. It's kind of like Bitcoin, but hey, you could still trade it. Okay, and you're looking anywhere from, you know, say 2% to, you know, sometimes guys 100 to 200%. Like, I don't want to go too high on this number, but I mean, yeah, it's a pretty high number because it is possible. So the returns start adding up as well as the risk level too. So maybe I should also add a risk level. Yeah, I guess I should have made this a little better as before I was going, but that's okay. That's okay. We're all here to learn. We're all here. So risk, this is going to be extremely low risk. I'd say this would be like a mid to high, because if you're not picking the right companies, this can be an extremely high risk, but it can also be low. So I'm actually going to put low to high, depending on your experience and on what company you pick. Swing trades, I'd say medium to high risk. And then day trades are extremely high, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. I'm going to take these away just so that we have a little bit of a clear zone here. And cash reserve. Okay, we always want to have cash, 5% for opportunity. Opportunity in the market. Okay, I'm sorry if you hear all the clicking noises. All right, so that is the cash reserve, 5% opportunity in the market. You're definitely going to want to have some opportunity in the market. So $5, that's $500 on reserve. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you have $500 on reserve, then you could get in on opportunities when the opportunity presents itself. Other than that, you're going to have all this money allocated each and every day. So if you have a $1,000 account, your $600 is in these companies and it stays there. Your indie stocks, it stays there. Your swing trades, now those swing trades and the day trades, it's going to kind of be going in and out, in and out. So your $500 cash reserve, actually, if you add these up, would be, I think, like $2,000. So you have $2,000 of actual kind of like trading money. Okay. 2,000, or this one would be 200, or this one would be 20. Okay. Of actual tradable money. Is tradable a word? I mean, I know it is. Tradable cash, okay? And I'm actually going to insert a row, and we are going to color this black. Okay, because this is a different example. So with that, you have, again, off the $1,000, you have 800 in, and you have 200 to use consistently, constantly. You got a swing trade. You put $100 in Meta. You put you put $100 in Costco, $100 in Lucid, and that's your $200, right? That's your day trade. Your $200 day trade or $100 day trade gives you, say, 10%. You make 10 bucks. Now you have $110 along with your $50 cash reserve. So if you guys want me to go more in detail on something like this, I definitely can. If you have any questions or want to learn more about anything specifically on this little Excel sheet, then definitely hit me up or ask a question or however you want to do it. All right, so Berkshire Hathaway, that's what we're all here for, Berkshire Hathaway. Now, this is their main page, berkshirehathaway.com. What's crazy about Berkshire is they have an crazy high share price, okay? So there's a way to get into it at a different share price than the like $250,000 that it costs to get in. Watch, we'll show you right now. BRKA. Now look at that, $608,000. You could have bought this company for, you know, about $250,000. One share for $250,000. Now it's worth $600,000. Now, obviously we don't have $600,000 and I wouldn't put it all into this one company anyways. So you can buy fractional shares, very simple. You just go to shares or dollar amount. You know, maybe I want to put $100 in and you're going to get a tiny fraction of a share. Okay, so how do you get around this? Well, you can invest in Berkshire Hathaway B, or ticker symbol BRK period B, BRK.B. Okay, now this company is only $403, so from $600,000 to $403 is a heck of a lot better. Now, as you can see, they still have a 5-year 100%, so you could have doubled your money in less than 5 years, or in 5 years. You also could have got this company for around $169 when they had a pullback May 15th, 2020. And they've been going up ever since. So in the last month, it's up about 2% with a high of 5%. So this may potentially be one of those companies that you want to swing trade or potentially hold long term. So we would put BRK in these 3 top categories: foundation, individual stock, and possibly a swing trade. Now you could day trade these companies if you want to, but you don't necessarily have to. Buying and holding is perfectly good for investing. Now, if you're trading, that is a very different story. If you want to see more about day trading, swing trading, and stuff similar, I have some live streams going over those. For now, we are talking about investing. Now, it's crazy because I have like 2 different communities in one. And it's very interesting to manage. We have an investing community of beginners, and then we have a day trading community now, also for beginners. They are all meshed together with the 100,000 members. So I'm trying to figure out how maybe we're going to separate them. Maybe, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. But if you are a day trader, swing trader, join the Discord. That's where I'm going to put all my, trading ideas, no alerts. I don't ask you to buy anything. I don't sell anything either. I just simply give free information on what I'm doing every week to beat the stock market. So with that said, let's get into some Berkshire Hathaway news. Now, a message from Warren E. Buffett. Dear reader, you probably know that I don't make stock recommendations. However, I have 2 thoughts regarding your personal expenditures that can save you real money. I'm suggesting that you call on the services of 2 subsidiaries of Berkshire, Geico and Borsheims. I estimate that about 40% of all auto drivers in the country can save money by insuring with Geico. Okay. And that's basically all he really says. Fine jewelry, watches, giftware at Borsheims. So yeah, it just seemed like kind of a plug on this one. Okay, so real news here. Real news. This came out 2 days ago. 2 days ago, which was on this is July 3rd, 2024. That's very odd. But yeah, this was 2 days ago, okay? And Warren Buffett stocks picks are not what they used to be. Now, Berkshire Hathaway equity portfolio has dramatically changed over the past few years. He went from old guard favorites such as American Express, ticker symbol AXP, Coca-Cola, ticker symbol KO, to form the core of his portfolio. So guys, that is his foundation. Coca-Cola and American Express are his foundationary parts of his portfolio. So now, he has recently added Apple, Amazon, and a company called Snowflake and New Holdings. Stick around because we will be going over both of those, and man, there is some amazing potential profit and gains, appreciation, whatever you want to call it, on those two companies. One thing that hasn't changed, however, is Buffett's preference for maintaining a highly concentrated portfolio. Now, Apple accounts for more than half of Berkshire Hathaway's US stock portfolio. So, what does that say to us? Well, anytime Apple goes down, Berkshire Hathaway has a potential to get a good entry to buy more shares. That also means if Apple goes down and suffers, Berkshire Hathaway could suffer as well. So while the 5 largest holdings comprise more of 80%, the top 10 holdings account for 93%. Now, this guy is a mogul. He's a value investor, so it's a different style of investing, but his track record doesn't lie. I mean, he's doing a fantastic job. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys spending part of your day with me here. Okay, the entire Berkshire Hathaway portfolio as of right now. Now, he does have shares of Chevron, ticker symbol CVX. He also has Occidental Petroleum, ticker symbol OXY. And he actually upped his CVX stake by 14% to almost 16 million shares, with 126 million shares worth 18 billion. Okay, so that's the 5th largest holding, or about 5% of his portfolio. Now, Oxy, Berkshire raised its stake by 8%, which is great. And lastly, Berkshire Hathaway quadrupled its ownership of SiriusXM Holdings, which is interesting. SiriusXM Radio. Let's take a look at that real quick, because I did not add that to the list earlier. They're not doing very good. In 5 years, look at that. That is just... But Warren Buffett added it. He sees potential. That's very interesting. I'm kind of curious as to why he sees potential in SiriusXM. But again, that's for another video. So, stock Warren Buffett is selling. So guys, catch this. These are stocks that he's selling right now. Apple stock rallied more than 12% on the final months. Apple still accounts for 50% of his portfolio value, up 50% in the last 3 months. Now, it's showing that he's trimming. In addition to trimming Apple, Buffett slashed HP, ticker symbol HP, by 78%, which is nuts. Elsewhere, BRK.B, or that's the ticker symbol for Berkshire Hathaway, cut Paramount Global, ticker symbol PARA, by a third. Para now accounts for just a fraction of 1% of the portfolio. It's a 0.25%. And finally, in a series of exits, BRK.B, or Berkshire Hathaway B, completely sold out on its positions in DR Horton, or DHI, StoneCo, or ticker symbol STNE, Markel, MKL, and Globe Life, GL. Okay, so that's pretty interesting, guys, for Mr. Warren Buffett. Let's go ahead and go back to BRKB. Now, for everyone joining, we're talking about BRK and how crazy of a share price BRKA has. As you can see here, its share price is $608,000. So that's just nuts. Now, you can invest in fractional shares. Say you want to put $100 in, you can totally put $100. Estimated value is a fractional of a share. But we were trying to showcase to everyone on the channel that you can get into Berkshire with their B program, Berkshire Hathaway B. So you type in the same ticker symbol, BRK.A or B, okay? So the B is Berkshire Hathaway, and they're $400. Now they're also up 30% in a year. That's just incredible. 100% in 5 years, and 1,000% since they started back in, of course, 2000. So 1,100% profit in 24 years. I mean, you can't beat that, man. You really can't. 30% in a year. If you put $1,000, that's $300. If you put $10,000, that's $3,000. And guys, this is every year. So every year you can be making $3,000 Okay, I mean, it's not a whole lot, but it's definitely going to jumpstart. And then that $3,000 is going to make you another 30%, right? Which is close to $100. So then the following year, you have $3,100 extra dollars. So anyways, compounding interest starts to add up as time goes on. And it's just, it's incredible. Now, Warren Buffett's top stock picks. Apple. Buffett has said that I think of Apple as our third business. Tech giant represents more than 50% of their assets. We did already mention that. Now, the Oracle of Omaha, or Warren Buffett himself, has occasionally dabbled in technology stocks, but he bought Apple with 2 fists, and he's more than happy to discuss his ardor for Apple. He loves the power of Apple's brand and its ecosystem of products and services. It's probably the best business I know in the world, Buffett said to CNBC in early 2020. I'm wondering how old this article is. It said 7 minutes ago, but it was like 6 years old. So anyways, let's go back to Berkshire Hathaway B. We're going to get out of this because it just seems weird at this point. So here's some more information. Berkshire Hathaway Inc. is a holding company which engages in property and casualty insurance and reinsurance, utilities and energy, freight rail transportation, financing, manufacturing, and retail services. Honestly, think of this as a conglomerate, okay? There's a movie that I watched. I can't even remember what it was, but he's like, Linden Global, we're in everything. Like, they're literally in everything. They own insurance, Burlington Northern Santa Fe, BNSF, that is the railroad company, Berkshire Hathaway Energy, Pilot. You guys ever been to a Pilot travel center? He owns them. Manufacturing plants, McLean Food Distribution, man, services and retailing. Also includes underwriting of Geico, Berkshire Hathaway Primary Group, Reinsurance Group, operations of railroad systems, electric and gas utility, power generation and distribution, estate brokerage activity, industrial, consumer, building products, home building and related financial services. McLean covers groceries and non-food items, service and retailer aircraft ownership programs, aviation pilot training, and electronic component distribution. Berkshire Hathaway is one of those companies that owns a little bit of everything. Now, Warren Buffett is the CEO. He has over almost 400,000 members, and he's headquartered in Omaha, Nebraska. Founded in 1839. So actually, this company is freaking older than Warren Buffett himself. Just incredible. Incredible. Market cap, 871 billion. Price earnings ratio is a 9. Now, for all our newbie beginners out there, investors that are beginners, let me tell you right now that a PE ratio anywhere between, it has to be positive, okay? The PE ratio has to be positive, but I don't invest in PE ratios that are above 50, okay? So you don't want it too high, but you don't want it negative. I don't invest in companies with a negative PE ratio because it means they're losing money. I don't care how good of a discount or how good of a deal or value you'll get to buy that stock. I can guarantee you it will start going down. Now, people do miss earnings calls and they do miss their earning reports and their, estimated earnings and stuff like that. But with that said, 9 is a really good number. Now, no dividend yield. That's the way they get to keep their 30% a year appreciation. If they were to pay, hundreds of thousands of shareholders, even a 1% dividend, this would dramatically go down. So that is one good benefit of maybe a company that doesn't pay a dividend, is their drastic, exponential growth, because they can reinvest all that money. Average volume 4.4 million on a volume of 3.42. Now, they did have a 52-week high of $430 and a 52-week low of $292. So as you can see, $292 was back here, and they never seen that price again. You could buy this company here, 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 here. You could have bought here at 330. It would have gone down 10 bucks and you probably would have been a little nervous, but then you would have just wrote it out. Could have bought here in September at 370, dipped to 331, you would have been fine. Or you could have waited, loaded up a little more, bought at 330 and continued the ride up. So this is a great example of long-term investing. Sorry, you got to adjust your eyes real quick because it is a black to white screen. But again, all my new viewers, thanks for coming in. You will see that this long-term account setup is set up for you guys. Time frames, you know, specifically what? Foundation, individual stocks, swing trades, day trades, and your cash reserve. We have examples here of a $10,000, $1,000, and $100 account. We have time frames for each one. How long do I hold a day trade? How long do I hold a swing trade? What's the time frame on a foundationary stock? And again, none of this is set in stone. You can use this if you want and critique it or customize it however you want, guys. This is just what I'm doing. The risk levels right here showing you low risk to high risk on day trades, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But the returns, you want to get a 5% return in a year, go low risk. You want to get 10 to 100% a year, maybe go a little bit more mid risk on individual stocks. Do you want anywhere from 5 to 50% in a week? Well, you're going to be taking on medium to high risk when you're swing trading these companies, especially if you don't know what you're doing as a beginner. And day trading, I'm sorry to say it, guys, but day trading is an extremely high risk, but high reward return. So maybe this should be reward, risk reward. You can make anywhere from 2 to 100% in a single day trading on your 5% account. So here's the scenario. You do all this at the same exact time. So you're making 8% a year on foundation. Say you're making 20% on individual stocks. So that's already like 28%. Now you're throwing swing trading in there. You're getting, 20, 30, 40, 50% returns on your swing trades. And then your day trades are getting, say you even get 100% on a day trade. That's why these are also here too. 5% is $500 on a $10,000 account, but 100% of 500 is $1,000. Very high risk, but you're using very low amounts of money. I wouldn't suggest use 60% of your portfolio and put it in a day trade. That's $6,000, which is almost your entire account. Okay, so this is here to help you guys. And I hope you find value in this. Please smash that like button if you do find value. I'd appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, if you comment in any of my videos, just leave a comment, you will get entered into the drawing for this April 1st. You have a chance to win over $200. And if not, you can get a mystery box for value worth over $500. So I'm going to show you a couple more things before we get off of here, and we're going to call it a day, guys. This has been a great learning experience for all of us. I hope you guys are learning and growing with me as we all do what we do, right? We're trying to learn, we're trying to grow our accounts. And so with that said, also, maybe you want to sign up and start your journey today. Use the link below. There's a MooMoo, WeBull, and Robinhood link. Take your pick or sign up with all three. I know I have over 4 accounts right now as we speak. Again, you could use one account for long-term, one account for swing trades, one account for day trades, and one account just to have, right? I don't know, but that's up to you. The point is to get started with your investing journey today. Get up to 5% interest, you can get free stocks, all that whole shebang. You probably hear it. If you have been watching any type of investing channel, you will know the spiel when you sign up for those links. All right, so with that said, guys, I do have a Discord available. We have general information. And as you can see here, I go over basically me, myself, and all the other group members, what we're doing, what we're trading, what our trading ideas are for the day, for the week, for the month, any great opportunities or potential to get into the market as a day trader or swing trader. I do trade with account size of over $30,000. I do have a 5-to-1 golden ratio. I use WeBull, MooMoo, and Robinhood. Favorite indicators are, of course, that EMA, MA, RSI, and the MACD. Favorite setups, day trading, oversold reversals. I love oversold reversals on good quality stocks. Biggest focus direction is your friend, and risk management. So you want the direction, upward momentum, and risk management. I only risk 1% on all my trades, on everything, 1%. Some people have a 2% stop loss, a 5% stop loss. I have a 1% stop loss. So if I put $100 in, we're just going to use 100 as an example. You can use 1,000, 10,000, whatever your number is. Okay, $100. My 1% stop loss is $1. But what's my potential? Anywhere from 3 to 5%. So I can make $3 to $5 and I'm only risking $1. But Johnny, you're trading with $100. Aren't you risking $100? No, not when you have a plan. When you have a good plan, then you'll never get caught holding the bag. My criteria is ascending or horizontal patterns, not downtrend, not, oh, it's going down and potentially will go up. No. Ascending or horizontal, and again, those reversals. But you got to have confirmation. Ensuring we're getting good deals, that it's an oversold indicator on the RSI. Margins of profit, opportunity cost. I'm not going to get out of bed for more than 3%. I'm not going to get into a trade unless I make more than 3% on that specific trade. Candle activity trending up above the 180-day EMA. Yep, that's important. As well as plan your trade, buy, sell, stop loss before taking any position every single time, and then understand the worst case scenario to play defenses. You put that $100, you lose it all. That's worst case. Medium or best case, you had a stop loss. You lose a couple bucks. Okay, we also have a main trading floor. This is where we spit out our ideas, what we're doing for the day. What happened? As you can see here, Mara at 25.90, waiting for confirmation, a ride back up to 34. Dell is up 30% pre-market, placing a trailing stop order and ride it to the high. Trading TQQ today. And then we just go over our trades. So we also have a profits area. If you want to get involved and check it out, you can also go and just join the Discord, throw in what you know, throw in your profits for the day. Right here on the small public trading account, we made $100 in a single day on 2,400 bucks, you know. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What's even cooler, guys, is the people that we are teaching making money. This person right here, up 8%. Let's see, this person right here, up 13% on a small crypto account. Look at that, $500, up 13%. What's another one here? We got this one. He's up $300 today on a $5,000 account. This guy here, he is up he's up $100, $160 on a $19,000 account, man. Whew, good job there. How about here? $500 account, up 2%, $10 on the day. Good job, sir. Good job. And then this one, look at that, $83 account. Even the small investors are getting involved in the community, guys. Don't be scared or discouraged or overwhelmed with larger account positions and what everyone else is doing, okay? As long as you're learning to consistently make money and lock in profits, then you're gonna grow this $83 account. 1% is 85 cents. If he would have just swung just almost 1/4% point, he would have made $1 for that day. Okay, and guys, you know, don't be hateful. Don't discourage anyone who's trying to do good things for themselves. Okay? $2,400 here, he made 25 bucks today. Good job. That's $25 that this person didn't have. And he's doing it through trading, okay? So definitely watch some of my other videos on trading if you want to learn more. If not, I have a ton of videos on long-term account setups. And at the same time, I will never ask you to buy, hold, or sell anything. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial guru. I don't sell you products. I don't sell you courses. I just simply like talking about investing and ways that you can make more money in the market. We also have the community, Facebook community, real quick, guys. I guess I should have showcased that first. This is more of the investing for beginners community. This is going to be the long-term investing, stuff like that, value investing, growth investing, and all those great things. Here we go. All right. All right, so as you can see here, Investing for Beginners community page, we're at 4.5 thousand followers at the moment on the page. This really gets your way into just seeing some of the highlights for the day, stuff like that. Now, the actual group itself, let's go ahead and get into the group. Bam. And as you can see, I am the admin of this group. I started this group like 6 years ago. We got as high as 100,000 members, but because of spammers, scammers, and the like, we've gotten rid of actually like 30,000 scammers. Very safe community, very small, limited, reduced, like almost no scammers or spammers. Like if you look right here, not a single spammer, not a single link, not a single person saying, hey, join my course, join my program. Okay, this is a really good private group to join with over 70,000 members, guys. It's free to join. Join the conversation and get started learning how to invest, talking to people that want to talk about investing, because that's a big one. There's a lot of friends and family of mine who don't want to talk about money, who want nothing to do with money. So join this community. Subscribe to the channel and watch some more videos, for Christ's sakes, guys. Come on now. Here we go. Watch this one right here. How to invest. Oh, wait. That's literally the one that I'm doing right now. Do this one right here. How to make $200 a day trading stocks. Mara stock was up 10% with another 40% potential. You could watch me trade live that day and actually lock in that $100 profit to you. Okay, I made 30 when I woke up, 70, 75, 80 on Mara, took another additional Mara trade and a TQQ trade, made over $200. Okay, here's another one. $220 trading Mara and SQQQ. That's a good one. Bitcoin prediction. If you guys are Bitcoin lovers out there, Bitcoin actually has a price prediction of $150,000 by 2025. It's crazy, right? Crazy. And also have videos on how to start trading crypto for beginners, getting $200 a day. Crypto is never closed. Like, they have a live crypto market right now. Let's go check it out. I also got about $17 in the public trading account this week. $23 in the past month. It was actually like a week, but on just some small trades, nothing crazy. We traded Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and Bitcoin. And again, this is a full market. Like, you could trade it right now on Saturday. I'm only disappointed because I didn't get in right here at 3:25 a.m. If I would have, then I could have been up 8% on a Saturday. 8% of $100 is only $8, but 8% on $1,000 is $80. $10,000 is $800 on a Saturday trading Dogecoin. Now, again, I know I'm getting a little bit off topic. I do apologize. These live streams aren't necessarily structured all that well. So again, I do apologize for that. But if you guys want to learn anything else, learn any more information, definitely just subscribe, comment below, join the Discord, join the groups, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna get off of here, go enjoy my Saturday. We've already been having a good day. Got out of the gym, went to eat, watched a movie, hung out outside, hung out with the kids, hung out with the wife, and it's only gonna be 4 o'clock. So now we're gonna go get started on the evening stuff. We're gonna play some Uno, watch a movie. I think the new Willy Wonka, I'm pretty sure we're gonna watch that, and eat some dinner and just hang out, enjoy the weekend, guys. So I will see you all here Monday morning for a live stream, 6:30 my time. But basically, just whenever the market opens in your time zone, is when I'll be live. So if you guys want to watch me day trade live on Monday with around $2,000, definitely get on and see. It is a high risk trading account. So I do usually invest the entire $2,000 or $3,000. But again, this is not all my money, guys, okay? Have your strong foundation that we talked about at the beginning of this live stream. A strong foundation, and use a small amount of money to do those high risk day trades. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate you guys. We're at 44 minutes. That's where we're going to end it. And yeah, go watch some other videos. I have a ton of them. I'll leave some cards up here now that the live stream ends. And enjoy your weekend. See you guys later.